Was a tender lass who wore gingham and calico, ate apple pie, saluted the flag, watched the wheel of fortune, and never gave anyone any trouble. But alas, Sally had a mean, cruel, ugly, nasty, horrible, crummy witch of a stepmother, known throughout the area as the land hag. She spent her time casting spells in hopes of actually marrying Sally and inheriting Sally's fortune tied up in a Texas oil well, which the land hag controlled. Now, also as it happens, Sally, the land hag, and Count Viscosity
I want to drink your oil.
were all afraid of storms. The land hag had once been struck by lightning during a storm while playing 9 holes at White Eagle Golf Club. Count Viscosity
I want to drink your oil.
once slipped on an oily patch on the street during a storm. And Sally had sat through a rain-drenched rose parade. No wonder they feared storms. There's one other character in our story, and that is our macho hero, Andy Ambiguous. Andy never ate quiche, never wore pink, or listened to Barry Manilow. Andy was in love with Sally and thought that Count Viscosity
I want to drink your oil.
was a wimp. But for all his macho ways, Andy was also afraid of storms. Storms! One night while Andy was riding in his Jeep, along came a storm. And his cowboy hat shrank over his eyes. As Andy was stumbling around trying to get it off, he bungled into a theater showing Herbie Goes to the Chocolate Factory. He was humiliated. Now, the plot thickens. It was Halloween night, and there was an eerie feel in the air. As the sun went down, Count Viscosity
I want to drink your oil.
came out from under the music building and took a bus toward Joliet. Just at that moment, Andy jumped in his Jeep and also headed out to see his Sally. The land hag was beginning to feel strange and was turning poor trick-or-treaters into complete Atari video systems. As Andy and Count Viscosity
I want to drink your oil.
drew closer, a storm broke out. Count Viscosity
I want to drink your oil.
decided this was the night to ditch the land hag, marry Sally, do away with Andy, and get the oil well. Suddenly there was an earthquake. Then the dam broke. A hurricane blew in. Inflation hit 15%, and oil went up to $200 a barrel. At that moment, both Andy and Count Viscosity
I want to drink your oil.
hit the door of the land hag. The Count
I want to drink your oil.
shouted, "Hag,
Hey,
we're through."
we're through.
count. Stop. Sobbed Sally. Stop, said, cackled the hag.
No more.
Meanwhile, the storm raged on as all night the fight continued, and even the Atari machines shorted out. By daybreak, Andy and the Count
I want to drink your oil.
were too tired to fight. Finally, the matter was settled. The Count
I want to drink your oil.
and the hag were married, moved to the oil well in Texas, and now started their own sitcom. Andy and Sally were also married. Unfortunately, Andy found that Sally could only cook quiche. Meanwhile, the storm lay in wait for the next golf game. The end.